Everyone likes to be heard. I think humans and horses. And EAL is just a way for the horses to be heard as well. So it's as beneficial, I think, for the horses as it is for any human that takes it. It started with myself moving back to the area and Erin looking to get back into putting out riding lessons out of the stable.
I had hopes of getting the stable here in Vermeer going again, and I had wanted to start an in-hand program, but it's not something that I had a lot of experience with. And I had met Tami a few years prior to starting Stablestone when she'd kept her horse here. And when she sent me an email and said she was thinking about coming back, I casually had mentioned about, wanting to do an in-hand program, and she informed me that she just had done some training and she really wanted to do that too, so it just lined up perfectly.
I took the training for the equine assisted learning while I was living in Alberta at Equine Connection in about 2016. Well, with equine assisted learning, the horse is the teacher, I'm not. I'm the facilitator. So what I'm there is to help them translate what the horse is saying, and they help them recognize what the horse is telling them. And so with that, we build in different social skills, and we use it in their lessons as what the horse is communicating for them. So it's a lot of aha moments with riders and the horses. We've had anywhere from the age of 8, kids with autism, to adults, to new moms, to pregnant ladies, everyone who's just looking to make a connection and to kind of grow their own communication skills. With the riding and the in-hand programs, taking the kids through things slowly has made a big difference. We've noticed in the muscles of the horses, the ability of the rider's strength is unreal. Just giving them the foundation. It's for the horse. Everything's for the horse. Can you canter with an independent seat in hand and not be doing damage to your horse and your own confidence?
The biggest thing that I noticed was how doing the in-hand activities translated directly to riding on the horse. Everything that you do in hand translates exactly to in the saddle. Keeping your eyes up and looking where you're going, being clear in your communication with the horse, it all really helps. So the kids that have done the in-hand program and then rode, they were more confident and had a good understanding of the horse before they even got on.
We have a lot of draft thoroughbred crosses, so really big horses, and then we have our mini horses. They're actually small ponies, but they were too big to be chuck wagon mini horses, so they're our main horses. And then we have 2 lovely, about 15-hand quarter horses named Fancy and Patches that are our main lesson horses. Scribbles was unpredictable and a bit of a nightmare. You couldn't ride her, you couldn't do anything with her without a lot of attitude. And then we brought her into the first after-school program, and she watched. And she was so focused on the kids. All she was doing was she's asking us to go into the program. So very cautiously and with a lot of supervision, we let her into the program, and it completely changed that pony. Them being recognized of what they're saying and having someone answer back and saying, yes, I hear you're uncomfortable. Yeah, they're doing a good job. It just changed all their personalities. Even the more stoic horses now will pick up some of the EAL props, like gloves, and wave them around, and they're asking to play. Horses changed my life quite a bit. How I got into the equine assisted learning was I actually had a stalker here, and when I moved to Alberta, I was pretty traumatized, I would say. And I found that when I'd go from riding my horse that I've been riding for years, suddenly he was bucking me off, and I couldn't stay on him, like he just wouldn't let me on him. And I realized that even though I was pretending that I was okay on the outside, I was not okay. So it sent me down a spiral of figuring out how to deal with the emotions from that and letting it go. And that's when I also discovered the Equine Connection program and took the course and wanted to help other people use horses to connect to themselves and help move through things in their own way.
For me, when I'm riding, I'm not thinking about anything else except the horse. So nothing that happened that day matters, nothing that's going to happen later that day matters. It's just being in the moment and enjoying every moment of even being allowed to be on the back of a horse. Certainly as a child, I was afforded a lot of freedom that a lot of kids didn't have, simply because I grew up here and had a horse and I could just get on and leave and go and have adventures. So that was pretty special. And I did also have some trouble later on as a teenager that the horses really brought me back and grounded me and were something that were a constant in my life that I knew I could always fall back on.
What you get from a horse-human relationship instead of a human-to-human relationship is something that a creature, a being that's completely honest, completely non-judgmental. They don't care if you're rich, poor, what clothes you wear, and they're not going to ever lie to you. And everyone could use that in their life.
It's been really quite special to watch all the kids that are coming through and the adults too, and the learning and growing and connecting with horses. We've seen quite a bit of growth in the start, and just to continue to expand our knowledge and hopefully just teach more people about how awesome horses are.